Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Bell has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Pena will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in Game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, number 5. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up, ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. In his career against Mike Minor, he's only 2 for 10. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is it. The designated hitter.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is it.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pulled toward right center field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Josh Young stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line towards center field. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
At the plate now, Ezra Montalvo. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set, and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next for the Rangers.
At the plate, Anderson Tejeda 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tejeda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate, number 5. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and a strike now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Ready now for LA, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And that's the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Hermosillo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side first time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 55.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Josh Young. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Chu over at second. Bell at first with no outs. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Ezra Montalvo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 0-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. And their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting. The shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Matt Andriese is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Matt Andriese.
To the plate now, Anderson Tejeda. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 5. In now is Andrelton Simmons back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number
And
20.
while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
That's out. Ball.
No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. This pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2.
The center field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
So now to the plate, number 5, as he puts it on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now back, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Tommy La Stella will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Pitch popped straight up. Minor is there for it. 2 down. So digging in now, Jason Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Angels strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Josh Young. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Ready once again, Ezra Montalvo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Goodwin. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Anderson Tejeda, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Texas, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Albert now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. One strike to Pujols. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Michael Hermosillo, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Andrelton Simmons stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Zobrist on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, number 5. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Shin-Soo Choo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Josh Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Tommy La Stella's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball on that now.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But the Angels get 2 both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th. Noah Ramirez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 24.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Josh Young. Towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Rangers.
Striding into the box, Ezra Montalvo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. On the ground to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next for the Rangers.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and it remains 5-2. So striding in, Jason Castro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Cody Allen has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Albert Pujols is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Michael Hermosillo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line.
And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
The batter number 2.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Angels get just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rangers. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anderson Tejeda. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
At the plate, number 5. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Line to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Yellow.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Minor earned his 5th win of the year. Felix Pena couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Colby Allard hammers down the 5-out save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs.